Hi, it's Brie sitting here with S1. How are you doing?
Doing well.
That's good, that's good. So I hear you having an album coming up. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
It's titled With Love from S1. It's basically just, I wrote the album for the people. It doesn't consist of the selfishness of hip hop or the evil doers of the people who perform there, but it's actually something a little different. It's loving. It's filled with emotion and passion, and I wrote it from heart, and it's probably gonna be the greatest thing yet.
That's what's up. Can't wait till it come out. So when does it be released?
April 11th.
April 11th. I heard that you have to push your dates back. Can you please tell me a little bit about that?
Well, basically it was just the promotion wasn't there, and everything that I was doing with the actual album, I had different things set to plan it up for, and this time was just pushing as quick as possible. So when it came time where I had to have everything finished, everything wasn't finished. Like the website still needs more work, the promotion still needs to push further, and the main tracks aren't exactly perfect yet.
Okay. So how many tracks have you done so far?
So far, about 15 are finished.
How many are going on the album?
21.
21, okay. So it's still a work in progress.
A lot of work in progress.
I see. So what does humanity mean to you?
It means everything because it actually has a set of very talented fans. As if God sent them down to actually do this work. And it actually started with my two best friends, Lashonda and Ari. They're very talented singers. They sing straight from the heart. And after I found out they could sing, I drew up contracts and they sang children's songs.
That's very good, very good. So how long have you guys been on each other?
I've been on Ariel so far for like a year. Me and Lashonda have been on each other for about half a year. Another friend of mine that I've been on since like middle school. And we are family. I think that's what groups miss when they actually come together, is the actual connection. Yeah.
Right.
And we all have like, a certain chemistry with each other and we trust each other. So,
That's good. Trust is a lot needed.
It's
Really
everything.
good. Yeah. So tell me, who are all going to be featured or going to be on the album?
Right now, Lashonda and Ari are the main focus as far as features. And I'm trying to get that man to beats on the cover too.
Are you? So what is his output for that?
No.
Really?
He denies it every time I try to get him to feature. He says no. And I don't know why. Because that man is my brother. That's family.
Yeah.
Shout out to that man. Because he was mad at me and shout him out the other end. So shout out to you.
Shout out to you.
And no, it's just, he actually the best rapper I know personally.
Besides yourself?
And his style of lyricism and the bars that he can actually come up with are ingenious. And I want him on the track. He doesn't want to do it.
I think you should do it really good. Pretty good album sounds like.
The album sounds like the best thing I've ever done. It sounds like the best thing a human being could possibly hear.
Straight from the heart.
Yeah, I think that when you create music that only has an aspect of money, females, and
Fortune.
yeah, I don't. Everybody can relate to it.
Yeah.
So when a person lays down at night, whether it's a family member lost, job loss, issues in life, period, they don't want to hear how many females you have in your bed when you wake up, or how much money you can pull out the bank. They want to hear something that they can actually connect with.
Really?
And if you can't connect with that, then they might not want to listen to you. If you recycle the same style,
Gets old. It really gets old.
And With Love from S1 has music bangers. I call them church bangers. They're not club bangers because it's something that you probably have never heard before. It's not
Christian sounds like that.
Yeah, it's not Christian rap. Although I do get very spiritual at times about the music, and it's not hardcore rap. Although there are very, very nice hard hitting beats on the album.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, but you know, it's something for everybody, no matter what race, you know, no matter what personality, what issue, it hits the issue exactly. So you get to actually feel what I feel because you felt it too.
Feel it through my skin.
Exactly.
So you have to really listen to some of the music. It sounds like it's gonna be a pleasure to everybody.
Everybody.
So you guys really should listen. Really should.
That's right.
So what is your favorite track on the album?
I would have to say Resurrect Me. I actually have a good friend of mine named Michelle on that track. It's the favorite of mine because it basically is how I felt on my down day. On my worst day, that's what runs through my head. And you know, I feel like when you have days like that, you need music like that. And you know, when that song particularly, I put 100% emotion feelings into it. You got perfect. And that specific song, to me, means a lot. You know, because it's exactly what I went through before I got to this day.
Hard work and dedication.
That's right.
Hard work and dedication. That's very, very good. So, what is Michelle's? That's her name, correct? What's her output on the single?
She loved it. Actually, I wanted to sign her, but before I asked her to sign, I asked her to feature on this exact track, and she said no. I said, if you come by on this specific day, we can record. It's not gonna take more than 20 minutes. She's like, no, I can't do it. So I think I was talking to one of the guys that I just got to agree to help produce the album, and I was telling them like, you know, it doesn't take that long. Even the feature can just send the chorus or the verse to my phone.
Right.
I'm like, she wouldn't have to leave her house.
True.
So I helped her structure the chorus out the way I wanted to hear it, and I sent it to her again, and she worked on it. She has the voice of an angel. Yes, she does. And when you hear it, it's really gonna touch you. And then you got that mixture of hip hop.
Oh, yeah.
So it makes it sound better.
Put it all together. That's what's up. So your name, very unique and different. Haven't heard anything like it before. Can you tell me what inspired you for TheSymbolicOne?
In the 2nd grade, my teacher called me a symbolic kid. And then 6th grade, I won the town circuit. I gave a name, and I had many names. They were all weird, JJ McJ, and you know, it was all kind of off the wall stuff. And I was like, what like a symbolic kid? And I was just like, I'm too old to be a kid. I'm a man. So yeah, so I was just like, what if I call myself the one or Brie or something like that? And then my God was just like, what you call yourself before? So I called myself Symbolic Kid, and it was like, what about the TheSymbolicOne? And I was like, I like that. And from then on, it's actually a producer called Symbolic without the duck.
Oh yeah.
And I actually didn't know that until later on, like 3 years ago.
Rare names. Love it.
Yeah.
Usually just be this crazy off the wall names here and there.
Yeah, like, you know, it's crazy. Like when you actually hear hip hop artist's name, you're like, what made him come up? Like Eminem name, I didn't know what Eminem was. I thought it was like the candy.
The candy, right.
But his name is Marshall Mathers. His initials M and M.
Right.
So and 50 Cent, that's just completely ridiculous.
Yeah.
So, you know, names come from different styles. And some have different meanings.
Yeah, sometimes your names really symbolize who you are.
Yeah.
You don't want to have a bad name to be a great lyricist and producer and all of that.
And I think TheSymbolicOne is a good name for me because I symbolize the truth.
Yeah.
I stand for what people need to hear instead of what others want you to hear. The
Right.
brainwash that hip hop puts to you these days are lies.
Yeah.
And instead of telling you the truth, they would continue to lie for you. Like some people know exactly what's going on in the world. They know why the economy is bad.
Right.
And they refuse to actually let us know why.
Right.
They just continue to say it's because you don't pay your bills and because mortgage housing and shit like that is now. That has nothing to do with it.
At all.
They know what it is. And I think I just symbolize the truth and the meaning of the actual words that people need to hear.
there's a lot of artists out here now who are just about the fame and the fortune and isn't really about who you are as a person. They reflecting on everybody else. And I see quite young men. I see one. Love the name also.
Yeah.
Album sounds like it's going to be great.
It's going to be the best thing. If you don't download the album, you're either stupid or you don't have internet access. Because the album is free with love from S1.com. And if you don't download it, you'll regret it for the rest of your life. You won't hurt me by not downloading it. You got yourself.
Something to really look forward to. Really should. So I have another question. Who are all signed so far to your label?
So far, I have Musanda, I have Daquan, I have Ariel Scott, and the latest artist Prophet. And Prophet actually is the most talented hip hop artist other than myself, of course. Signed to Brie American, and he's so talented because he can actually produce a track and he can write. So, you know, when I first heard him, I didn't know he could rap. It's actually been my good friend since 7th grade. And I didn't know he had the
skills and flow.
Yeah. And then he showed me something. I was like, what if I signed you?
Right.
And he was just like, yeah, I was signed. No hesitation, no I think about it. He said, I signed.
A loyal person. Very loyal person.
That's right.
So shut up, loving it. It's good.
Yeah.
So if you could, would you rap your entire life, or would that be your main career?
No. I think hip hop, rapping is not a job.
It's a priority.
It's not even rap. It's a hobby.
So yeah.
And rapping isn't guaranteed. You can't rap like it. It's not a guaranteed job. Well, no job is guaranteed. But that job, especially, isn't a job that I would actually say, okay, I'm just going to do this for the rest of my life. Because eventually I got to do it. Even rappers now, getting older, they invest into something else. And they get involved in other things.
Right.
You know, clothing lines, water, movies, TV. They all venture out because you can't do hip hop forever. I will probably do this for like 2-3 more years myself, and then I will be done. I wanna, as I get older, I would actually have a real job, something that I can have guaranteed money on, my own business, something I can do on my own that I know this is what it is.
So you saying like you want to be like an entrepreneur? You want to get into somebody else's business to probably pursue something of your own?
Heck, I don't want to follow anybody else. That's why my music is how it's different. You don't hear from anybody else. If you hear, I get money, and you hear something else similar, it's the same style.
Yeah, same style, just different names.
If it was done in the 90s, you hear it in the millennium. It's the same style.
Same style, right? Just produce differently.
Yeah, it's Rick Ross. Rick Ross is a complete knockoff of Biggie.
Yeah.
He has, it's the same thing about what we heard. It's just, he's doing it in a new style. Right. Instead of the old school 90s beat, he's doing it in a new millennium DJ Khaled company.
Right. Right.
You know, everybody just, they copy it.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to follow my own path. So why would I ask somebody else for a job if I can give jobs myself because of my own business?
Right. Like your album giving jobs to those who probably are very inspired also about it.
Because Beautiful Humanity is my record label.
Yeah.
It's my company. Nobody else. I don't answer to nobody else. I say sign this contract, and you come to me with it. But you don't have to come to me and I go to somebody else to approve or decline what you ask me or what you need.
There's no middleman.
Exactly. I'll run it. It's mine.
Right.
It's just my creation. I put my heart and soul into it. Nobody else has to tell me what to do. When it comes to music, I do what I want to do.
You set the ground rules, the times, how things should be. I like it. I
don't answer to no man other than God. And I don't want anybody's soul.
Right.
I want their hearts. I want them to put their love into the music. You know, I always tell write music, write from the heart, not from the mind.
Straight from the heart. Because the mind can wander.
Yeah, it's the mind. It's probably one of the softest areas in the actual human anatomy because it's easy to manipulate.
Yeah, very,
I can manipulate human beings easy.
very.
All you have to do is be intelligent.
With a great state of mind.
Exactly. But if you use your heart always tells